Are you okay?
I'm great.
Okay.
Yes,
There's
never
something in
mind.
my eye. Is there something in my eye?
It's an eyeball.
Okay. Hey Plant Fan! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jaclyn.
It's not my jungle.
This is David.
Hi.
This is not my jungle,
No,
it's his
not.
jungle.
This is my
See?
jungle. Hey, look, plants.
Plants. Anyway, so today, or yesterday rather, we went to, in the rain,
A lot of box stores.
a lot of big box stores because
it all blended
you're
in.
so sweet.
I really tried.
And you drove me to all the box stores.
Yep.
And I found something that I'm not exactly sure what it is. So
Ooh, mystery plant.
I'm hoping you guys can help me
Yeah.
figure it out. Either way, it's a beautiful plant. So I'm not mad about it. And yeah, let's just get into the footage. And then I'm going to see you guys after back at my place because I want to show you the plant that I got compared to the ones that I already have. And then maybe we can figure it out
That's a good
together.
plan.
So he just wanted to say hi.
Hi.
He's here.
Cheers.
He gets credit for driving me around.
This is a peach seltzer from
Yeah,
Trader Joe's, and it's really good.
Seltzers are really good. Anyway, love you, fam.
Okay, bye.
Enjoy this footage. We'll see you at the end. Okay. Okay, fam. So we are here at the Home Depot in West Hartford, and I'm already making a mess. I just really like variegated opuntias. Anyway, like I said, we are here at the West Hartford Home Depot, and they are surprisingly well stocked, and I actually wasn't even going to come to this location today. So they had some really beautiful monsteras on the floor here for $26.98. Really, really nice condition. They must have just recently gotten a shipment in because everything looked really full and really healthy. They had a lot of really nice assorted foliage over here for $4.98. Some pothos and some philodendron Brazil, some croton, some beautiful syngoniums, and again all for $4.98. This is from the brand Vigoro, I don't know, but I don't usually see it much, so I'm not mad at it. And then we've got some pitcher plants here that are like pretty sad and dead, which is pretty sad because I kind of wanted one, but I don't want a dead one. So those were $16.98. There was like the one cup that looked okay, but who knows how long it'll be alive for. Super duper sad. Don't know what this is. Some sort of fern or something like that. Lots of hanging ivy, another pothos. This one is also from Vigoro. It's $17.98. Pretty good price for that. I couldn't find a price for this Stromanthe Trio Star, but it's really pretty. They had some beautiful red Marantas here for $16.98. Really, really pretty. Another, what is this one? Some sort of Calathea pinstripe for $19.98. Looking really healthy as well. Some Venus flytraps over there, peace lilies, and then this beautiful alocasia poly caught my eye. You really can't go wrong with one of these. I mean, unless you murder them like I do. $16.98 on this one. I will try again one day when I have the space for it. I can't kill another one. More trio stars over here. More alocasias. Lots of really beautiful lush Dieffenbachias. Some cute little baby monsteras over here for $19.98. And then there was a handful of sad fiddles. They always look sad, I feel like, unless they literally just got here. Then over here they had a really nice hanging Brazil, but what caught my eye obviously was these Adansonii, because they are massive and beautiful, and they do not look anything like the Adansonii that I have. For $17.98, it's just labeled as a Swiss cheese plant. So this one really, really caught my eye. They had another one over there. They also had some cute little baby Marantas in these $4.98 containers. I'm actually really pleasantly surprised by the selection from this company here. This Adansonii doesn't have a price on it, but another one later in this video says $19.98 on it. So I don't really know why that one is more expensive than the hanging basket, but I don't know. They both say Swiss cheese. So Calathea, Makoyana there, looking cute. I can't get over these Adansonii. They look really, really stunning. And I kept on telling myself that I didn't need another one because I have like 4. These leaves are just really big and they look totally different than the ones that I have at home. So some cute Bonnie spider plants over here, but of course I'm still just admiring this one. I can't help it, you guys. It's really, really pretty. So yeah, I don't know. And then David over here looking bored. Bless his heart for driving me around to all the big box stores in the rain. There was a hurricane. It went past Connecticut. It like skipped over us and then like came back the next day. I don't know. I really don't know what was happening. All I know was it was pouring rain and I was bummed about it. So we went shopping. So over here I found some variegated African violets. I didn't pick any up. They were $6.98. And yeah, I'm just holding out for a really creamy one. These ones were really beautiful, don't get me wrong. It looks very similar to the ones that I already have, or the one that I already have. So I'm on the hunt for a nice creamy one. Okay. Oh, it's quiet in here. That's exciting. Dieffenbachias. Alright, well, they don't have anything exciting though. Syngonium is pretty. I know you want to. Yeah, no, that's nothing exciting. This is an Orchid Cactus. Because I guess like the leaves kind of look like an orchid, but it's a cactus. Some creepy ass bromeliads. It doesn't look like they have anything exciting. How did the Home Depot, that never has anything good, have better stuff than this today? Does that make sense to you? Just your basic assorted foliage. A bunch of different fiddles here. Some Birkins. And they have some of these I don't see any hidden variegation. Oh, wait, here, this one. You get lucky with these. Sometimes you find ones that have hidden variegation. It's big reverted Birkin. I like them when they revert. Because then they're just basically a Congo. Some cute urban jungle stuff. Is this what you were laughing at? Yeah. Ficus. It's the Brazil hanging here for 16. Not looking great. Not looking great. Here's that peperomia that I can never remember the name of, but I have cuttings in water. I've had them in water for like well over a year. That's fine. Some really sad fiddles. Okay. Well, there's more stuff over there. Some Magurniers. These always make me so sad. They're so beautiful before they get here. Oh wow, look at this one. Look at this thing, it's huge. This is why I like them though. They get big like this. These types of philodendrons. The Birkin leaves don't get that big. Some Aglaonemas. Well, this one's pretty. I remember seeing this one and I don't remember the name of it. 14. I like the muted colors on it though. I like these. These are really cute. No, I don't want any of these plants. Ooh, Halloween stuff. Oh, this is cute. It's broken, but it's cute. See, look, even this one. Everybody's got Birkins. This one's probably the cheapest though, $12.98. Look at them, these are so freaking cute. So you need a peperomia. Okay, I think that's it. Just this fern. Yeah. Hanging philodendron. Nothing exciting. More pitcher plants and see if any of them are alive. Okay fam, so we are at the Home Depot in Newington now. The Lowe's we were just at was a bust, but this Philodendron Hope, I think, is this one. I don't know, I get them confused, but it's really beautiful. It's massive. I mean, I would buy it just for that one massive leaf, even though the rest are dying. $26.98. They had a pretty decent amount of floor plants available here, looking pretty good. Another philodendron here with a big beautiful new leaf coming in. I like these cute little plant stands that I've been seeing too. And then here's the other Adansonii that I was telling you about earlier. They had some similar stuff here. Rattlesnake, Calathea, looking super cute. Another Makoyana. But the Adansonii, I think, the prices on this one says $19.98. Yeah, so I don't really know why the hanging baskets are $17.98 and then the smaller non-hanging baskets are $19.98, $17.98, $19.98. I don't know. You would think that the larger hanging basket would be more expensive, right? I just confused the hell out of myself, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, so these Dieffenbachia are $4.98 and they're really big and lush and beautiful for such a low price. More prayer plants. I don't know, I'm guessing Home Depot must have been getting some shipments and Lowe's was just kind of lagging behind, because usually it's the other way around in Connecticut. I find that the Lowe's have way more selection of healthy plants and then the Home Depots are really sad. So I guess maybe there weren't any Costa Farms, whatever, going on, but this Vigoro brand, they had a lot of really good healthy plants available, and they seem to mostly be at Home Depot. I haven't seen them at Lowe's yet. So they had more of these supposed Adansonii. Listen, I had a subscriber reach out to me recently and tell me that they were carrying Monstera Acuminata and that they were labeled as Swiss cheese or Adansonii, but they were not Adansonii. I don't know if this is true. All I know is this plant looks different from the Adansonii that I have at home. I don't know if it's a different form of Adansonii. It was bothering me all day, like literally all day. I was going crazy trying to figure out if this was just another Adansonii or if it was something different. So we'll come back to that though. Lots more sad pitcher plants and stuff like that going on here. Otherwise, my main concern of the day was that damn Monstera. It's a little wet.
Yeah, it's kind of good.
Very stressed by the plant. And they don't have shit. I look like a crazy lady. This is why we're not vlogging. But it's okay. Last Home Depot of the day.
Oh, exciting.
Where are we, Bloomfield?
Sure.
It stopped raining for like a minute.
Is this our third Home Depot?
No, yeah, we've been to 5 so far. And
all
then,
big box stores.
Yeah. Yo, shut up, I'm talking here.
Yeah, it's up to
What the hell, man?
car.
So, I don't know, we'll see if they have any more of those mystery Adansonii eyes. Okay, fam, so we're at the Home Depot in Bloomfield now, I think. Honestly, I don't even know. I'm so confused as to where I am. I think we're in Bloomfield now. So, yeah, they didn't have anything exciting aside from those cool cacti and the hanging baskets back there. Lots of ZZ Ravens. And I was hoping that I would come across more of those mystery Monsteras here to see if I could just see more of them. Because then I'd be able to, I don't know, maybe tell if they looked any different. It's hard when you don't have them side by side. So I am definitely making David take me back to the first location that we were at in West Hartford, because that was actually the one that I thought was the healthiest. So I think we're just gonna go back and pick that one up and then head back home. Nothing else exciting going on here today. Okay, fam, so we're back at my house. I'm filming some other stuff today, so I wanted to conclude this plant shopping video because if you couldn't tell already by now, I'm pretty confused about these plants. And now that I've brought it home and compared it to the rest of my Adansonii, I'm even more confused. So hopefully maybe you guys can help me identify these plants. They may very well just be different forms of Adansonii. It's one of my favorite plants, like period, foliage wise, so I'm not mad about having multiples of it. I definitely didn't need another massive hanging basket of it, but I was like, it's way more beautiful than the one that I have. But now that I'm looking at the one that I have, the leaves look totally different than the rest of my Adansonii. And I guess it's something that like I've noticed but didn't really like notice. So that doesn't make any sense, but like I did take into account like, oh, these leaves feel a little bit thicker, they're a little bit more velvety, and they're darker green. We're gonna get into this. I don't even know where to start. I guess by showing you like the new one that I picked up and giving you just like a closer look at the foliage here. So this is a Monstera Adansonii, potentially round form. I've been told that this may be a Monstera Acuminata, but I don't know how accurate that is. To me, it just looked like a really nice wide form Adansonii with some really beautiful mature leaves. So of course I had to take it home to compare it to the rest of my Adansonii because I have a lot of them, and the one that I think I've shown you guys the most is probably the one I have up on the pole here that looks really sad because the thrips got to it, and I still have my little bugs there that never hatched, but we just leave them there anyway. So this is what the new leaves are looking like on what I thought was a wide form Adansonii, but apparently there's, correct me if I'm wrong, a regular form, a narrow form, and a round form, wide form. But I think what most people call wide form might be regular form, and then the round form is actually like much wider. I don't know. So I thought this was a wide form because the narrow form is pretty easy to tell. The leaves are much more narrow and the holes come in a lot smaller and more narrow as well, and like they're more sparse, I feel like. This just seems like your regular degular Adansonii, right? Like nothing special, going on here. Some of the leaves got pretty fenestrated. I picked this one up at Home Depot for like $12 a while back. It was a rescue. I honestly don't even know who this grower was, but it was such a good price that I had to snag it. And these leaves look different than the others. But now that it's like a little bit happy and it's growing, I mean, it's growing, I've noticed that the leaves are darker green. They feel velvety. They're smoother. Like they feel different than the regular Adansonii that I have here. Although I don't know if you're really even going to be able to tell. They probably look exactly the same in this lighting, but this one's darker and smoother. I don't know if you can tell, the Adansonii leaves come in, this one, they come in a lot more wrinkly than this one does. This one looks like almost somebody took a flat iron to some of these leaves. They're so smooth compared to what I'm seeing, like what I'm used to seeing. So it could very well be because the leaves are bigger and more mature. And if that's the case, like, I'm not mad about it. This is a beautiful plant, and it was only $17.98. It's literally just called Tropical Hanging Basket Houseplant. I guess we're gonna have to mature the leaves on all of them to figure out the differences, because I've been doing a ton of research on the differences between the Adansonii and the Acuminata. Is really difficult to differentiate when they're in juvenile form, so the only way to really be able to tell is to mature them. I very well, like I said, may just have 3 different forms of Adansonii here, but I am really curious to find out what each of them looks like as I let them grow and mature. So some key differences that I have found online between the Acuminata and the Adansonii is that the Acuminata's leaves are not only bigger, they tend to be rounder and darker, like this one, and people tend to say that they feel thicker, less corrugated, which just means that they feel smoother, like they're not wrinkly the way the Adansonii leaves get kind of wrinkly, and they feel like thicker, like they feel more rugged, people have said. So I'm just going based off of what people have said on different like Reddit threads that have the 2 different plants and have been able to feel them and see them next to each other and compare them. So the fenestrations are different on both of them as well. There's conflicting information out there. Some information says that these have more like irregular, the Acuminata, I keep assuming this, that I know what this is and I don't. The Acuminata has like more irregular fenestrations, and they're more likely to have more fenestrations, like 60 to 70% of the leaf as it matures can be fenestrated. So they can get really, really holy, for lack of a better term. And I do have a cutting of this that came off in water next to a cutting of my regular Adansonii. So I don't know if you guys can tell which one is which, maybe, but these here are my Adansonii leaves that I've had and been assuming was just a regular Adansonii, and then this is the new one. So you can see when they're next to each other, this one definitely looks darker, it looks smoother, and it feels softer. So I don't actually know if there's a difference between these 2 that you're looking at here. You let me know if you think there's a difference between these 2. This is the newest leaf that just came out on this big one. I don't know. I noticed a difference in the color and the texture of the leaves as soon as I put them together like this, but like I said, it very well could just be 2 different varieties of Adansonii. But you guys let me know if you think that I actually stumbled upon a Monstera Acuminata or if this is just a round form Adansonii. I'm not going to be mad about it if you think it's just an Adansonii. I'm just curious to find out what you guys think, and if anybody has this plant or has both of them and can offer more insight on their differences, because I have been scouring the internet and I really have not been able to find a lot of information, and a lot of it's conflicting. Some say that the fenestrations occur mostly on the inner third of the leaf, and others say that the fenestrations are like much more frequent than the Adansonii, so like I don't really know. Somebody told me that they think this is an Acuminata because of how wide and big the holes are. But I honestly, I don't know. And either way, it doesn't really matter to me. I think that they're both really beautiful, and I'm happy to have them if they're two different types of Adansonii. So that's my story, folks. I don't really know where else to go from there aside from just asking you guys if you know any more about these plants than what I've been able to find. If I'm gonna like take cuttings of it and share it, I just want to make sure that I'm like properly IDing my plants, you know what I mean? I don't ever want to tell somebody that they're getting a Monstera Acuminata, which is like a rare plant, and have it just be an Adansonii, even though it's a beautiful Adansonii. I definitely don't want to be making that mistake. So also my shirt today is by Boredwalk Tshirts. I will leave the link for you guys below. I have a discount code for you as well, and I like this shirt a lot. It's probably my favorite one. It's got all of like the deadly plants on it. It's informational too, just in case you needed to know what wolfsbane looks like. It's actually kind of pretty. It's this blue one here. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I appreciate you, fam. If you watched this whole entire video, leave me some flower emojis in honor of my shirt. Let me know what you think, because I also heard that this one could potentially be tissue culture. I don't know if anybody's heard anything about like tissue culture Adansonii feeling more like velvety and being like a darker green color. So like I said, I don't know. I've been going crazy on the internet trying to figure it out, and I don't know. So I don't know, maybe you want to go to your local Home Depot and see if you can find one of these. I feel like I've said I don't know like 7 times, and I'm gonna go now. Okay, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss content from me, and hit the notification bell. You'll get a notification every time I upload a video to YouTube so that you don't miss if we do a live stream or anything along those lines. And yeah, I'm doing a giveaway over on my Instagram as well. Go and check that out if you haven't already. It's in the last video that I posted, so that'll be open until the Wednesday, September 1st, I believe. So you have some time to enter that if you want to. Go check that video out, go check that post out on my Instagram, and I'm gonna go now. I love you, fam. I appreciate you.